I was hoping that was going to be more dramatic. Gather round, children. Gather round, children. I'm so disappointed because I had this can unopened, and I was like, I want to open it for the intro of the show, just to have that satisfying, that the sound of a can cracking open. But we were talking before the show for like a half hour, and at some point, like, wasn't even thinking, open the can, and have been drinking out of it. Hey, Sam, Genius Bar, episode 21. Hi.
21, John, we can drink. Wait, we said we were going to do that.
This is an alcoholic Coke.
Oh, okay. Is it really? This is just straight.
Dude, do you have another
vodka.
cup? Do you have one? You got some
I
other
actually
cups?
just bought 6 more of these at IKEA. No, it's iconic. I don't know if this is true, but I saw a comment once that there were like theories on Reddit that the fullness of the cup meant something about like what the video was talking about. And I wish that I was like that much.
There are conspiracy theories like about you and your cup.
Yeah, that's what I saw, but I couldn't find it.
Okay.
I asked somebody for the link. I was like, I have to see this, and then I couldn't find it. But I like to believe that like I'm that interesting that there's a conspiracy about my cup fluid levels.
Do you feel limited now that the internet has like you're assigned a cup now and you have to drink out of that one?
No, I love it. Like these are my favorite cups. I just bought 6 more.
Explain why.
Mentioned.
We don't have any news this week, so tell us why that is your favorite cup.
I like the design a lot.
Yes.
A lot of people have just like straight cups, and I had straight cups, like, not with the grooves or anything at my last apartment. And I have a lot of bad memories attached to that last apartment. So this reminded me of home because my parents have these same glasses. So I was like, I want to have the same glasses when I move. And my mom, we went to IKEA and we bought this stuff. And she was like, do you really need more glasses? And I was like, Mom, trust me. It's for the Reddit conspiracies. And that's why I got it. But yeah, man, I mean, they're great cups. Do you drink bottled water? Do you drink out of like, do you drink soda a lot?
No. So
do you ever drink out of glasses?
Actually, rarely. It's just I don't like drinking at it because they're open and like, so we have a ton of bottled water.
Okay.
That's what I drink. But so I stopped drinking like, I think when I was a senior in high school, I had cut out soda, pop, whatever you people call it. It's soda, in Ohio, when I lived in Ohio, we called it pop. That's what it was called. What do you call it?
Soda, 100%.
No,
people in Chicago call it pop. Ohio, that's weird that people in Ohio do that.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a northern. Okay.
So I had stopped drinking it, but when I came here, Karina's family always had Coke Zero. And so now I just, every goddamn day. It's weird because once I stopped, have you ever stopped for like a long period of time drinking soda pop?
I don't drink soda.
Oh, you don't? Well, okay, then there you go. Because I had stopped for a while. So when I drank it for the first time in years, it was very clear. It was like, why are we putting this in our bodies? Like this tastes like it's not supposed to be in me. Like right away, like because you get so used to it, and you're and you drink it all the time. But then if you stop for a certain period of time and then pick one back up, you're like, what the hell is that? And how is it okay that we drink that?
I feel that way, dude. Wait, are we 10% into the show yet, or should I save this?
We're not 10%.
Okay, well, I had a great transition, dude. Are they going to get mad at us if it's this good of a transition?
No, take advantage of the transition. Hit us.
Okay.
Give it to us, Sam.
Because I feel this way exactly, and this is me being 100% honest and real about sugary cereal. This is not in the ad, so I can say the brand name, but I had Fruit Loops
know that lower third that we put up with the information?
Yeah.
I'm not even going to put that up yet.
No, don't put it up yet because we haven't
not putting it up yet.
No, you guys know where this is going. If you're a fan of the show, it's like my favorite sponsor. But like, I have not had Fruit Loops, which is just loaded with like sugar, and like I ate it when I was a kid, in probably 4 years. But I was like, oh, I've been eating all this like healthy cereal, so why don't I just like go back? And dude, I'll be honest, it didn't hit the same. Like this is the parallel between that. You stopped drinking the Coke for a while, and then you go back and you're like, what? I felt the same way with like the
like
Fruit
made you
Loops
feel
and sugary
icky?
cereal. Yeah, it just like tasted off, and I was like, wait, there's a reason that I eat Magic Spoon.
Okay, now we'll
cereal.
put it there.
Do you see why that was like? It was too good of a transition. Like it's too logical. It connected to the story. No, and I was like, fruity flavor for Magic Spoon is like the greatest thing I've ever had. And I
mean, it's not better than peanut butter, but I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, well, listen, there's some new flavors coming out. I saw them teasing them on Instagram. Can we get like an exclusive? Wait, dude, we should talk with them and try to get an exclusive like Genius Bar flavor.
Leaked the next Magic Spoon cereal?
Like blueberry and lemon for the blue and yellow in our colors?
Yes.
All right, I guess we should actually talk about what this product is for everybody interested.
Dog, is that a real flavor they're coming out with? Blueberry and lemon?
No, I'm saying you guys heard it here first. We should like reach out to our contacts and tell them.
I thought you were going to tell me that that's a flavor that's coming out. I was going to lose my mind.
No, that sounds
amazing.
That sounds so good. Okay, guys, listen, you know Magic Spoon. It is absolutely amazing. And it is a healthy cereal. Like, but it's not the healthy cereal that tastes bad. Like I literally told you, I went back to eating sugary cereal for a day, which was a mistake. And then I was just like, all I want is Magic Spoon. Like, because it's got protein in here as well. Like it has 13 grams of protein per serving in the fruity variation. And to like be able to get that, as somebody who's trying to like gain weight and has been going back to the gym, it's actually really nice to be able to just casually get that while you're eating cereal, because that's something you can't get in normal cereal. It's got like cereal.
You cannot say cereal today.
I can't say cereal.
Hey, we have the sponsor. Let's pay the guy that can't say cereal.
Anyway, I mean, John, you know Magic Spoon. You've been eating it.
I love it. 0 grams of sugar. Sam said 14 grams of protein. Only 4 net carbs, or net grams of carbs in each serving. Only 140 calories per serving. It's keto-friendly, gluten-free, grain-free, soy-free, low-carb, and GMO-free. It's like all the cereals that you ate as a kid.
It's so good.
But you can actually sustain yourself as an adult with this. And it makes sense that they call it Magic Spoon, because you eat it and you're like, where did they stuff all this stuff? Because this is just delicious. Yeah. Where did they put the 14 grams of protein?
Dude.
How did they do it?
I just had to give it a kiss real quick for the audio listeners.
Kiss the box.
Yeah. No, guys, it's so good. And you can get started with like a variety pack today when you guys go to magicspoon.com/geniusbar. You get $5 when you use code geniusbar at checkout, which is off of your order. I don't know what else to say other than I just am impressed every week.
You can buy so they have a bunch. They have a large selection of stuff of boxes you can choose from. But I would highly recommend building your own sample box. Sam's dude. We need to have Magic Spoon create a custom like Genius Bar box that we can just recommend to people. Dude. Like this is the Genius Bar box. It has the fruity flavor that Sam loves. It has the peanut butter that John likes. Yes. Okay. That's what we're going to do. We'll talk to them. Don't worry.
We're going to talk to them and we're going to get you. Yeah, this is going to happen. Okay. So check them out.
The Genius Box.
The Genius. Y'all are not paying us enough. Okay. Listen, magicspoon.com/geniusbar. We have so much fun with this brand. And this is dinner. Well, it's not. I'm going to actually dinner, but like I get really hungry at like midnight every night, and you can bet I will be eating this.
Or you'll start eating it during the show and everyone will complain.
Do people complain about that?
Yes, dude. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You don't read the comments. Don't worry, everybody. Your Daddy Jaron reads the comments, okay? I read all the comments.
Oh, my God.
And some of the comments were complaining about how you eat on the podcast. You just leave your window open.
Dude, I did read one comment on iUpdate the other day. Do you ever just see, like, do you feel like you always, when you just random check, stumble across just like the most bullshit you've ever seen? Like I always, like I won't read the comments and I'll be like, oh, open up the YouTube app and see what somebody said just out of the blue at 2:12 p.m. on a Monday. And I just get this comment. The dude's like, LOL, don't believe this guy. He's a white liberal. Take him with a grain of salt.
What?
I was like, dog, this is a video about the M1X MacBook Pro.
Like, what happened?
Like you're right, but like it's a MacBook Pro video. But also, like, why would that? Here, I need to zoom my camera a little bit. Why would that impact the video? It's about a MacBook, bro. All right.
You good? Do you feel better?
I feel a little bit better. Oh, this is still really clear. I don't have hair. I'm bald.
Oh, wait. There it is.
Ooh, super wide.
So I don't know if you saw. Cool. So I just put out a video today.
I'm gonna stay here. Okay.
I just put out a video. You're gonna sit way back there. I'll sit way back.
Okay.
All right. So I put out a video today. Is this okay? Or do you want me to zoom in?
Wait, it's like so quick. It's so quick. Hold on,
Sam.
This is okay. We're back. We're back.
Sam,
don't touch me or my children.
It's fine.
Hey Siri, call the police. Oh my God.
Sam, look what I can do with my eyes. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
You like that?
That is.
You like that?
That
I wish we had news, Sam.
We're
so
gonna
we
get a
didn't have to do this.
copyright strike. We're gonna get a copyright strike from you.
All right. So I put out a video today. Is this okay? Or do you want me to zoom in?
Wait, Okay, so
Listen,
you made a
Steve
video
Jobs,
today.
I'm begging you, give us some news. Give us some fucking news next week so we don't have to
Come
do
back.
this.
Come back, Steve. This would have never
Steve
happened
came
in
back.
Steve's Apple.
I can't believe this. Everyone has clicked off the podcast. They've abandoned us. In fact, if you listen to the audio, you guys lucked out this week because you didn't see what just happened.
Okay, anyway, so you made a video, John, recently.
I did.
You've been uploading, you've been back on the tubes, and you made this video about the current state of Apple leaks, specifically highlighting something that I would kind of say that Genius Bar broke this story last week. We were one of the first people to actually talk about this.
Well,
before,
you were
other
the inspiration
happened.
for the video.
Oh, I was?
Yeah, your Apple Track article.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was cool. It got mentioned on The Verge, which was really cool. Like, I always just want to say thank you. And I don't, like, I've done that before, and then they just didn't even pay attention to my tweet where I've been like, thanks for the mention. And then I'm like, does this, like, seem weird?
And I'm just like,
so I guess
off,
I'll just take it. But no, anytime anybody mentions Apple Track, it always obviously feels great. Like, it was in the first paragraph of that Verge article about Kang and the other leakers and Jermaine from Concept Creator. Like, it's a whole new era, and you broke some exclusive news today.
I feel so terrible about the Jermaine thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's going to be
right.
okay.
Yeah, I guess so. But I mean, wouldn't you feel terrible? He didn't
yes and no. He didn't do anything wrong, and you didn't do anything wrong.
I know, but if they're going to come after someone, I hope they would come after, me.
Well, they can't. Well, unless
it's rough.
Unless you're EV or EV, EV
dude,
leaks,
he's still going on. He is still
I
fucking
believe
tweeting.
That. I didn't know that he was saying those things until your video, and I had no idea because it was just in replies. And he's somebody that I really respected, but now I don't feel the same way.
He publicly tweeted that. And then even after today's video went out, people are tweeting him, which I don't want you guys to go tweet people after. Like, if I mention him in a video, don't harass them.
Yeah.
But he was like, you have no proof that John was doing anything illegal. And so he he linked a Mac Rumors article about the CAD files.
Okay.
And that was like that was his proof of illegal activity. But that still does not prove that I paid for the CAD files.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
He's implying that I bought them from a source. And I have never, like, in the video, so he made his accusations, whatever. In the video, I actually showed screenshots of the opposite. He didn't provide any proof of his claims. No. I showed screenshots that I have refused to pay money. When someone was like, hey, I have information, you want to make a deal. I was like, I don't do that. And I always make sure the sources are comfortable. And it's like, I provided proof from my end, and I didn't even have to. Like, they were just accusations. Anyone could have made them, but like he's still going on. Like, him on Leaks, these people just like they tweet about. I'm not tweeting to them. I haven't fucking talked to EV Leaks ever, and it's like the fact that he's like still arguing. I wanted to reply and be like, bruh, like, do you want me arrested? Like, I don't understand. Like, I haven't done anything wrong, but like, what is your goal? Like, do you just wish that I was arrested? Or do you want me to go away? I don't understand. I don't get it.
It all feels really unprofessional, and everyone on Reddit.
You know what's interesting for someone who's making public accusations like that without any proper proof. From what I know, Evan lives in the U.S. along with me, so we both live in the U.S. And the funny thing about all that is, we do have laws against that. The U.S. does have laws against accusing someone publicly like that, especially in writing, with no proof. Something that damages somebody's character like that with zero proof. We have laws for that.
Yeah.
Bruh.
It's libel if it's printed. It's defamation if it's spoken.
Yeah.
Libel law.
Just, it's very interesting to like...
Yeah. I don't understand
it, who cares, dog? I haven't ever said anything to you.
No,
he's
I
like, that's the only possible way to explain how Prosser has leaked like the Pixel or like, iPhone CAD 6 months in advance.
It's weird because like 6 years ago, I didn't really perceive the ego of these people, but now it's just so obvious that, you see this in like YouTubers that are falling off where they just start screaming basically when they become irrelevant. And it's just it's very uncomfortable to watch because it's so obvious, because it's a very human thing. I would feel the same way. If I'm getting less
Mhm.
popular, then I'm going to want to make as much noise to make people attach, to me or look at me or pay attention to me. But I just don't get it because Evie Leaks also seemed like a cool guy. I think we've like tweeted at each other once or twice, and I was just like, "Hey, nice leak," because he was the person that
Mhm.
shared the day of the iPhone 12 event. He got images of HomePod Mini and iPhone 12s,
Yeah, I remember that.
iPhone 12 and 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max and 12 Mini, and it was like images from the Apple Store. So it was very obvious that it pretty much came from. I mean, that seemed like a pretty obvious leak to me. I don't know who else would have access to those images other than
Mhm.
someone running the Apple Store, but it's weird to see it. And On Leaks has been the same way. And I DM'd him after last week's show and said we should talk about it. And he goes, "No, I've wasted enough time dealing with this in the DMs."
Dude, what do you mean you wasted enough time? Because
He's like,
that's what he
"Nothing's gonna
chooses
change
to
at this
do with his
point."
time.
Okay,
Is like
fine,
is
dude.
argue and
We don't have to talk. It's just an opportunity to do so. I mean, to me,
if
it
you
would also
don't
be a
want to
great
talk on the
opportunity.
show, what
to-
is it? Lewis Rossman has the quote, "If you're going to be a bitch, be the whole bitch."
Yeah,
It's a very good quote.
that is a good
If
quote.
you're gonna
I like
if
that.
you want to spend your time, like if you're not going to come on the show and talk, like if you don't want a two-way conversation, then shut the
Mhm.
fuck up with your one-way bullshit on Twitter. It's
Yeah.
lame. It's so lame.
No, it's not communicating. It's just yelling into the void and hoping people pay attention. I don't know, man. It's weird. I couldn't believe that I thought Evie Leaks was respectable and one of the better ones, but I definitely
It was completely unprovoked. I've never, from
I
my
didn't-
knowledge, I've never tweeted him.
Yeah, no, I didn't appreciate just seeing that about like, my podcast co-host and somebody I consider my friend. Because it's one thing if it's like, I don't like the way Jon Prosser shares leaks. Okay, that's a fair opinion. Like
Mhm.
that you could say he leaks differently than me, so that's why I don't like him. Okay, that's fair. Like
Yeah.
that, you're allowed to say that, but to be insinuating that the dude is doing something illegal, especially like at a time when I feel like you shouldn't be joking about these things because like Apple's not playing around anymore.
Yeah.
It just feels very like we're all the same community. Why are we pitting ourselves against each other here for no reason
Dude,
whatsoever?
he put out a Samsung leak. Like, so last week he leaked the flip and the fold, I think, like press images. Something he's really
Okay.
good at, where somehow he gets like the official press images and he leaks them out. You just mentioned that about the Apple event from what was it, last year?
He's good at it.
And do you know how he revealed the leak?
Didn't he quote tweet you or
Yes,
something?
it was a tweet about me. Like someone just said Jon Prosser leaks faster. And he said not always and posted the image. Okay, cool, bro. Like what does that have to do with me?
Why? Yeah, he does.
Like why
That
are
is
you also so
weird.
I was sleeping like a fucking baby in bed. Like I don't understand. No,
Have you
no
reached out
clue.
to him privately at all to chat?
No, why? Because then anyone can say anything they want about me and like be entitled to a response.
No, that's fair.
Like that's
fair.
so fucked up. I don't understand.
Yeah, from my perspective, I'm always looking at it as I want the community to be the best it can be. So if I can be a part in curating that, like I'll reach out.
But is it up to you to clean everyone's messes that they make, or
no? I'm saying that's just like my own personal viewpoint. Is like whenever someone does have a criticism of me, like there was a whole Reddit thread that I sent you the other day about Apple Track, and it was a really well written article. It was like these things are wrong, these things are unfair, this is what's going on. But I'm sure he's busy. It's just him. And when I reached out to the person on Reddit, I just PM'd them. Was like, hey, saw your article. Like, do you want to come on and help with some of these things? Because like I can't handle this alone. And they were like, no, it's fine. You pretty much fixed everything already.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, then why did you? And I just looked in the comments to see what people were saying, and it was all, this dude is Prosser's friend. This was made as a PR machine to boost Prosser up. I mean, just these weird,
Could you imagine,
weird
like,
conspiracies.
actually
It's like, dude, I'll be honest. I've known Jon Prosser close we've probably been close for about 6 months now, like realistically, maybe 7 months at the very most. You think I'd be willing to dedicate my life and a project to this
me.
dude that I barely know? I don't do this for my closest friends, and I'm going to do it for this stranger online.
Yeah.
I don't understand the thinking. It's such a
Like, it would be one thing if Apple Track
It's
was
such a
like just
weird-
a John Prosser page. But
yeah,
like you
or if
did the
were
work for every other source just to like, boost me.
Maybe it's because
Okay.
you were the main inspiration. It's also so ironic
Don't
because
say
you
that
were the
publicly.
main you were the main inspiration for it. And do you know why? It was
But
because I
at the
hated
time,
you.
you didn't like me.
No,
Yeah.
it's because I hated you and I wanted to show everyone how much of a fraud you were. I'm not shitting you. That is why I made Apple Track. Because I
Yikes.
said, this guy's annoying as shit. I want him to stop leaking. I want everybody to see how wrong he is publicly and in a source we can trust and show how Mark Gurman is this much better.
Yikes.
And nobody even fucking appreciates that I tried to do that, okay? Now it's that I'm helping you. I mean, come on, guys. Can we hate Jon Prosser a little bit fairly?
Dude, you should cut that up. That's a good clip.
Thank you.
Why?
I just don't get. I think people are. I think
Sam
everyone's
made
just
Apple
jealous
Track.
of you, John. Like I think that's where like a lot of
But
my.
why? Like I'm not making.
I think they want the spotlight. Like I think that's why people like EV Leaks and On
But
Leaks
I don't
are
even
tweeting
have
at
it all
you.
the time. They act like I just like live in it.
But you
Just like
have. You've gotten more notoriety in the past year than a lot of people, and that's made me jealous as somebody who does a similar job as you. And I like.
Why?
You also have to. Well, this is what we talked about in the first episode. Like when we were like, why do we hate each other? And you felt the same way about me. Like whenever somebody's popping off, you're always like, why isn't that me? Why can't that be me? But a reasonable person internalizes that and say, okay, maybe this is because of something I'm doing. Maybe it's just a totally outlined factor. Maybe this is just what's hot right now because it's hot. Maybe it's nothing that I'm doing wrong. Like you don't have to reflect it on yourself always, but it also helps to say, okay, this person's doing really well. What are they doing? Oh, they are doing exclusive leaks. Oh, they do have a really funny show. Okay, they do have a ton of Twitter followers because they've been sharing things. Like what pieces of this can I take to make a better puzzle for myself rather that I could still be the Sam Cole that's crying in the corner because Jon Prosser's cooler than me, or I could have started a podcast with you like I did.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, that's a good point.
talk.
But it's just so odd because like this stuff isn't forever. This week it's me.
No.
And next week it'll be somebody else. Like who
Next
gives
week
a
it'll be
shit?
EV Leaks. I don't know why. And again, I'd be super pissed at you if you were like tweeting these people every week and like calling them out or being an asshole to them. I'd be like, because that was my problem with you in the first place.
But I
Like,
used
saw
to,
a little bit
that's
of
the
that.
thing.
Yeah,
Maybe that's
I
why
saw
they
a
still
little
hate
bit
me.
of that. And I was like, John, this isn't cool. Like it bothers me to see you doing this, but you don't do that. So I don't get why. Like it's frustrating to see because I was like, if I was in your position, I would be so upset to be like, I'm literally not doing anything to you.
But then you'd
like,
be upset every day.
yeah.
Like I can't control this stuff. I used to, but like I can't control this shit. Like
no, you can't.
I do a podcast that feels like, like I'm just having fun. I like it's just you and I doing a Skype call and we get paid for that. I have a tech news show where I just make fart jokes and I get paid for that. I started this website that like, I mean, you saw one of the headlines was an iPad Pro story and it was like, click here, Apple fucks the iPad Pro while you watch. And I get paid for that. And when I'm not working, I'm here at home with a woman that loves me and 2 adorable fucking pets. 3, actually, because I have a cat. My life is pretty good. And so I can't wake up every day, see an EV Leaks tweet or an On Leaks tweet and be upset or like waste my time on them because every minute that I spend trying to fucking put a reply together on Twitter for this asshole just because he thinks he elicited a response from me, I'm not spending with Karina or my pets or, making something that I think is fun, like the podcast or the show. Absolutely. And it's just like, I used to be that way though. You're right. Cause I used to, and I used to be on that side where I felt like, I didn't have the credibility yet and the eyes weren't on me. So I like forced my way, like by picking at people who were in a higher position. And I don't agree with that anymore. And it's only been like a year.
Yeah. And sometimes you just need time and perspective. Like that's why you have to give people the opportunity to like grow. And that's where I'm coming from when I'm like, when I'm saying, maybe send a message, not to like fix what he's doing, but just to be like, hey, this is how I'm feeling. And rather than like shouting into the void as well, privately, publicly, anywhere else, I'm just going to tell you directly. You can do like, that's what I do with OnLeaks. That's what I do with anybody that has like problems with me. It's like, I'm going to give you the opportunity and the respect to like talk about it one-on-one. If you want to, cool. If you don't, that's also cool. But like, don't ever be like, this person didn't give me a chance to share my voice. Because I think that's the worst thing you can do is
Right.
just not give somebody the opportunity to talk at all. But if somebody's just going to continue to shout bullshit in the void, then that's all you can do. Like, I mean, there's nothing else you can do. And that stems back to why I don't read a lot of the comments, because I saw one the other day that got to me and I just like sent a reply and I was next to one of my friends. I don't even remember. It's just dumb, just something dumb. And my friend goes, you didn't actually reply, did you? You didn't hit send. I go, I did. That one was really annoying. He goes, dude, you can't say that. And I said, why? He goes, you're feeding them. You're feeding the trolls. Now they won. And I said, you're right.
You're right. But that's the thing. You know they're right. But it's so much easier to say when you're disconnected from a distance.
Does it feel good?
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's easy for your friend to tell you that. You know,
yeah, but
when he's not, you know, and he doesn't see it, and it's not his life. And
yeah. And we're tech people. I can't imagine what it's like as a woman or a person of color.
Yeah,
like,
dude,
we're two white guys. Like, we're two white guys that, like, I can't imagine what it would be like to be. I mean, just like the shit that you see that like female reporters go through when they get like a minor detail wrong is just so different.
Well, imagine
than
like
what
the
guys
beauty
go
community
through.
when that's like the whole niche is like how you look.
Oh, it has to be horrible. Like,
yeah.
So many models, I feel like, struggle with their self-image because they are seeing those one comments. There's one comment from the person that doesn't look like them and is mad about it. It says, oh, you're ugly. Oh, that freckle looks terrible. Oh, you didn't shave this one minor spot on your leg. None of it matters. But, you know, it's the way our minds work, that we pick up on negative, like we focus on negativity as a defense mechanism, but it shouldn't be activated as much as it is, because nobody on the street says these things to you. Nobody would walk up to you on the street and say, Evie Leaks would not walk up to you in person and say, yeah, you're just pirating information. He wouldn't be in a town square, you know, with his megaphone yelling this.
Yeah, I mean, but is it not irresponsible? Like, when you have a following like that?
Oh, yeah, completely.
To publicly make accusations like that just because you don't like someone.
No, that's complete bullshit. I don't agree with that in any way. I would never.
Like, it's not even like someone tipped him off. Like, hey, I think Prosser's doing this. He just said it. He just made it up and said it.
If you have evidence, share it. I mean, I would
love to see it.
Yeah, I would be worried for you if you had been taking paid leaks, but I know that that's not what's happening, because you're not a short-term thinker. You're not going to throw your career away overnight for one story by a paid leak. I mean, I think
that'd be pretty dumb too. If I had been doing it, I would just ignore it. So, you know, I wouldn't respond and bring more attention to like me potentially paying you for leaks, because eventually it would come out. Sources come out all the time. And like, you remember Appleseeder? That one source that said he was the number one source for Gurman and I, and like I had paid him.
Complete BS.
People believe that though. Like, it was at the top of Reddit threads. It was in news articles. But the benefit was he also claimed a bunch of bullshit about the October event or September event, and all that stuff was wrong. So then people were like, oh, so maybe he was lying about that too. But until that moment, everyone believed him.
I don't know why. I read through that. I remember when that happened and I was confused, and I remember thinking, none of this makes sense. This is not going to happen. Yeah, it's heroes and villains. And it's weird because I mean, I don't know. At the end of the day, I always just look at myself and I'm like, I'm proud of what I've built, but I've also made a tech YouTube channel. It's not like I'm Michael Jackson or a Justin Bieber or
you are the tech Michael Jackson.
Like, it's not like I've actually made a serious impact into the world to the point where I have to consider myself this self-important thing. And it's weird when people's egos start to get in the way. But it's also something you have to actively work on, because your ego will grow if everyone's just constantly saying, "Oh, good job, nicely, great." Like you have to work to acknowledge and appreciate those comments without letting it go to your head. I mean, you can. It's just I don't think you're super enjoyable to be around. And I think nobody really likes somebody with a big ego. I mean,
like we've already mentioned this, but I was a lot like this just a year ago, where I fed into this and was part of it, and it's just like it's
not worth it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. It's fun for a second. It's fun for a second, then you grow.
So before we do anything else, I was expecting you to notice. You notice anything going on here?
Like on your screen?
Yeah. On my video.
On your video.
Like if you just looked around a little bit, would you
oh, there's a little thing in the corner. What the fuck is that?
That's not terrifying?
That is terrifying now that I've seen it, dude. Make it go away.
I thought I was like I will secretly put this there. I won't tell Sam and it'll freak him out, but you never saw it.
It's so dark, John. You have to put
That's
a little
why
light
it's
on
scary.
Is that an owl?
Hang on. You see him?
It's an owl.
It's an owl. Yeah. Okay. So
who?
We
Bad
have
joke.
that bird problem.
joke.
Wow. Did you say who? Like
I did.
we got to go, guys. The
You're
podcast
fired.
is over. Okay.
I'm firing myself.
This is where we lost. There's going to be a big press release tomorrow about how Genius Bar lost all the sponsors and.
Oh, that'd be so sad. I would hate to
I don't
see
even
us get
fucking care
taken
about the
down.
owl now. Like, you just completely ruined it.
So
That's
you
the
got,
one
you,
thing.
You said you have a bird problem?
Remember I told you the whole bird's nest thing and the
Yeah, you
birds
said it was
and
really cute.
Yeah. Well, what happened was they shit all over my stuff.
But it's outside, right?
Yeah, but so there's a nest above my front door.
Right?
You've seen like my hallway by the front door.
Yes.
There's a chandelier, and that whole section is very, very tall.
Okay.
You've seen that, right?
Yeah, I remember.
Which means outside it's tall too.
Okay.
And there's an area like so. Okay, here's the door. Door.
Gotcha.
This is the door. Go way up here and like a little bit this way.
Okay.
There's a bird's nest up in the corner. Which means when they shit, it lands all over my security cam and doorbell. You're laughing.
That's kind of funny.
No, dude, there is shit all over the ground. And there is shit all over my security camera. Is there a burglar? Don't know. Can't see through the shit. That's where I'm at in my life. And
dude,
it's worse because the birds
hire a bird.
Dog. The birds fight.
What?
The birds fight. There's a mama bird and there's there's a mama bird and there's a dad bird. And when they fight, they don't sleep together. The mom sleeps in the nest.
No, they do not.
And then the dad sleeps on my fucking door.
What?
Sleeps on my door.
Why does the guy get shafted?
The guy, this is the thing you do.
I don't know.
He goes and sleeps on the couch. And by couch, I mean the door. So I have shit coming from the heavens. Coming from the nest onto my security cameras, and I have shit coming from the top of my door onto the doormat.
All right, here's how you get rid of it.
It smells. It looks terrible. I think I'm gonna tweet pictures or something tomorrow on the Genius Bar account, or just send them to you.
No, you should. Dude, we need to tweet.
It's so gross. So that the owl in the background is my solution. I'm going to prop it. It's not a real owl. You can probably tell it's not real. But they are going to think it's real.
Really? I had no
and it's
idea.
going to get propped right above my door. Like there's an owl watching over me. And you know who's not going to be there? Those fucking birds. They were cute. They were adorable. But now I got poop. I got bird poo-poo all over the place. And I will be able to see through my security camera. I will be able to walk in the doorway without bringing in bird poop. No joke. Because my floors are wood. And I walk in one time and I just tracked bird feces all through my house. They're gone. Etcha goes. Later.
You should go after the bird's food supply, and then that fixes the shitting.
What is their
and their
food supply?
lives.
The Earth?
Yeah.
You want me to just nuke the Earth?
Yeah. Just get a mini reactor, very small. You probably got enough money for one now. Enough VPN sponsorships.
I thought that I was like, maybe if we can carefully take the nest down, they won't build another one. So when there were no babies in the nest, I took the nest down.
Okay.
Within a day, there was a new one. They're like machines. They are machines. And so I'm like, okay,
working.
we'll just, same idea you had. I'll just make sure they don't have supplies to build a nest. And what am I supposed to do? Get rid of all the wood, all the mud? Like,
deforest.
I cannot. Like,
Arkansas.
this is why I don't have time for fucking EV Leaks and Steve from On Leaks, because I got a bigger battle, okay? Every goddamn day, I am fighting these birds. And they're smarter and they're faster.
Are they harder and stronger?
They are harder and they are stronger. But you know what? You know what? I have those birds can only be harder and stronger for so long because I have Blue Chew. I have it. All right?
Have you fed it to the birds?
No, I fed it to myself because you can't be harder and stronger than me if I've got Blue Chew.
You can't. And that's why don't actually feed it to birds. They'll probably ding us for the sponsorship.
Definitely don't feed it to birds.
Joke, sarcasm, disclaimer. Okay, guys, Blue Chew. Do you like boning?
I like boning.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Who doesn't like a good bone? Dogs. Every dog needs their bone, John. And that's why Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in chewable, that's in all caps.
Chewable. Do you know
tablets.
How fast it hits you? Like 15 minutes and it's go time.
Yeah, you chew that, you go. You take it anytime, day or night. And you can plan ahead or be ready whenever the opportunity arises, John. You know how it is. Sometimes, I'm a single guy. I imagine I could be at a club one day and maybe things get a little hot and heavy. Mom, this is a part of the video. So, Mom, Genius Bar is over. Okay.
Yeah, maybe things get a little hot and heavy. You want to take someone home to go see your birds?
Wow, my mom's not listening anymore. Crazy how you can just control people's devices. So, yeah, if you meet some nice person, right? You guys are giving each other eyes consensually. Right. And maybe it's like, oh, man, I need to go to Pound Town quick.
Pound Town.
Blue Chew.
Blue
Dude,
Chew.
What are we doing with our lives?
Pound Town. What's also awesome about Blue Chew is the awkwardness of like doctors and stuff. You go to bluechew.com, you sign up, you can consult with one of their licensed medical professionals, and boom, once you're approved, you receive it in the mail in a nice discreet package. The birds that are above your door will have no idea what just arrived. They don't know that it's about to be Pound Town. Okay?
They don't know. And that's why you guys can go and you can try Blue Chew for free when you use our promo code Genius at checkout.
I'm sorry, Sam, did you say free?
John, I did say free. And I have to tell you this.
Did you say free?
John, I did say free.
Free!
Free, John. Free. When you go to bluechew.com and you use code Genius, you just have to pay $5 for shipping, John.
$5 for shipping and a free boner. Sounds good to me.
That sounds like a good deal. Thanks to Blue Chew for sponsoring this episode of the Genius Bar.
Okay. I'm going to just do the whole episode from here. Is that cool?
Should we do one standing up? This is a standing desk.
People don't know mine too. Hang on. That's a good idea. All right.
Well, no, I don't think I can do it like right now on the spot. I was saying like maybe in the future, potentially. You guys look at this shot.
If I get disconnected, it is because some wire somewhere got pulled out, okay?
All right, wait, is the desk going up?
Yep.
Oh, yours is automatic. My cheap one isn't automatic. That one's automatic.
What do you have to do?
It's the thing that the handle.
I have so
remember?
Much room? I have so much room.
Remember the handle that I spin? This. Here, I'm going up. We're going up.
Nice. I like this. Oh, you got to do your little.
The camera is not going to look right, dude. Are you standing right now?
Yeah.
All right.
You can't tell because I'm like 5'4".
We're not playing anymore.
See, there's my chair.
Down there. You can't see that. Wait, we gotta get crank cam. Let's get crank cam in here.
What is a crank cam? Okay, hang on, I'll cut to you for this. Get the full experience, dude. I feel so free right now.
Me too. I actually kind of dig. Wait, why don't we do this every week? This is kind of. Oh, I should probably put the mic. Why don't we do this every week? This is kind of fun.
Oh, what's that? Is that a MacBook?
That's a MacBook.
An M1 John, MacBook, maybe?
I have an announcement. We are doing this. This podcast is a full M1 podcast now.
Oh, yeah, because I'm on my iMac and you're on your whatever. Sam, I miss the news. I miss it so much.
I miss it.
I miss the news, Sam.
Please, Tim. Please. We're struggling out here.
What are we going to do?
I don't know. Probably
the
just
drought. Gurman put out a report that there's no new Apple announcements happening anytime soon. Do you remember when he said a MacBook was coming as early as this summer?
I do.
Apparently that's not happening.
No, dude.
And now there's a long drought. Children. There's a long drought.
Okay, I'm gonna fix my camera while you're.
And now every episode of Genius Bar is gonna be this.
Please, app.
Can you handle that? I don't think so.
It's so hard. The blue chew. I shouldn't have taken the blue chew, bro.
Did you take it? This is very.
Dude, you should see
Sam
what I'm trying. I'm trying to crane
am I in the
my
attic?
hand.
Where did you put me?
I'm just trying to raise my trucking camera. It's so hard.
Oh, it's rough, guys. And so, to help with the roughness, Sam asked 4 questions. I think we should do that because at this point, the only thing that's going to save us in a time with no news is the audience. I'm going to start asking you questions. You answer them from there, right? Cool.
Okay, let me adjust. Yeah, 1 sec.
All right.
Oh, this actually looks like palatable somewhat now. Okay. Let's just put this over here.
Let me look.
All right, John, this is officially a standing podcast, an M1 and standing podcast.
Okay. Is Touch ID coming to this year's iPhone 13? Give it to us, Sam. Yes or no?
A bit worried about it, but I thought it was confirmed.
That is from something.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, initially the rumors said that, and you said that you had heard of prototypes, but now like Guo said, oh, it's going to be on the 13 or the 2022 iPhone without specifically saying like it's also coming to the 12S.
Yeah.
So I'm a bit worried. What do you think?
Why are we still saying the 13, by the way?
I'm kind of scared to change my titles to 12S, but
like
I think if you and I do it together
today,
will you do it with
I'm doing
me?
it.
You're going to do it from now on?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do it then. I just want to make sure that there's somebody with me.
I'm going to look fucking dumb. I've already put myself in such a hole because next year, if it's actually called the iPhone 13, all my videos from this year will have fucked me indirectly the next year.
Yeah. That would be weird. Are you going to change all your old titles? Maybe I should change all my old titles.
That would
be
good.
Like
I'll just delete the videos. That's what I should do.
Fun fact, I do that every year when the new iPhone comes out. If the title's different than my rumor videos, I change all my old titles.
That's smart. All right, I'm going to do that. Okay. John, would you ever bet your eyebrows again? Yeah, sure.
You don't just say yeah, sure to that.
Yeah, sure. I'll do it sometime, I'm sure. I think I'll have to do something hardcore. Like I'll bet my hair. I'll bet my whole head of hair.
Okay, that would be cool.
That is my promise to you. Next time I make a bet of shaving something, it'll be my whole head. Okay.
There's a part of me that wanted to shave my whole head, but then I would just kind of look like a skinhead, and I don't think that would be a good look for me.
No, dude, you would look like a Nazi for sure.
I would look like I'd have the people coming after me. Oh, Canoopsy asks, ?
He got verified. When did he get verified?
He got verified recently. It was really exciting.
Nice, congrats, Canoopsy. This is the episode where the best news of the day is that Canoopsy is verified. Welcome to this week's episode of Genius Bar.
You know what we look like right now? We look like we're on GadgetCast with those scrubs, and I would never want to be associated with them.
I would never.
So we can only do this. Yeah.
No. In fact, I think that this is the Genius Cast. So we'll call it. I don't even.
Okay.
Hang on.
Somebody said scariest thing you've received from Apple. What are you?
Huh? I just give myself some paper here. Don't worry. Okay.
Is that a Sharpie? Dude, it just looks like a reverse.
I have dry erase markers, and I thought that was what I had in my hand.
What is that? That wasn't a dry erase marker.
Sharpie.
Though. Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, the shit you put Karina through, that's really just unfair. Like, I feel bad for Karina. Like, she has to look.
You're
going to
tell me this looks bad?
Yeah.
No. Okay. Next question.
Oh my God, dude.
All right, next question.
Yeah, come on. Where's our producer? Come on. Somebody give us some questions. Okay, here's one.
Has John or Sam ever actually sat on the toilet and read one of their articles? I have definitely read Apple Track articles on a toilet. Yes.
I mean, I think I don't read my own articles a lot on my own, but like,
have you read a front page tech article on the toilet?
I usually poop in the afternoon, which is when you would post. Dude,
you have a certain time that you poop? In the afternoon?
Well, it's just like generally, yeah. But
all my shits are an emergency situation. It could happen at any time of the day.
Okay, I do have to have a confession.
What's that?
Has your poop ever been a color different than brown?
Yeah. Of course.
Like, I don't know what I ate.
Okay.
But like,
it was when you switched back to Fruit Loops, huh? Fucked you up real good.
That actually could be it. I didn't think about that.
Did you hear that?
No.
I just smashed my phone into my Mac, the display.
But all I'm saying is that my excretion today may or may not have been the exact color of my shirt.
Okay. How big
but
is
it was
the thrill?
Also multicolored.
How big is the thrill of leaking, and what was your most exciting leak? I don't know, man. I still get like the butterflies.
When really? When you get something out? Yeah.
Yeah, I still get nervous. The biggest thrill, most exciting leak.
Yeah, what's probably the iPhone SE for you, right?
Well, the leaks, putting them out isn't the scary part or like the thrilling part. It's the event.
Okay.
Like when you don't even know what it's like to be an hour and 45 into WWDC with no MacBook announcement yet. You don't even know, bro.
Did you know at a certain point, or were you like, this isn't happening?
I had hope to the very end. When there was 15 minutes left and they shot it back to Tim, that's my dude.
Yep.
Like he's gonna hand it off to somebody. But then he didn't. I
still think it was planned for WWDC myself.
I'm not allowed to say that because people are like, oh, John processes ego and he thinks that they did it to spite him and boo.
No. Here's another question. How long will Genius Bar last? 2 years, 5 years, 10 years?
How long is our ad contract?
Yeah. You're tearing me apart. 2 years, 5 years. This is actually something that I've thought about because I don't know. I mean, I feel like for the foreseeable future, because we are still enjoying it, like maybe we get to a day where we're both like, this is just not. Was that for the owl in the background? Were you feeding the owl?
I'm desperate.
I don't know. I would say at least 2 years. I don't. Who else would I do a podcast with?
Exactly. That's what I want to hear. That is it. That's what I want to hear right there.
I don't know.
Sam, okay. Let's be real. All right?
Okay.
We've known each other for a while, right?
Yep.
We can be honest. When we started the podcast,
yes,
we both agreed to do it.
Yeah.
How long did you anticipate doing it? This is before, we signed an ad deal or any of that stuff.
Oh, maybe a couple years. I saw it going. I saw it as a long. No, I mean, I'm saying I saw it for the foreseeable future. Like I wasn't like, oh, it'll only be a year. Oh, it'll be 4 years. Like I didn't really have an expectation. I thought it was going to go for a while. What did you think?
I just realized the angle of your camera. Yeah.
What are you doing?
I want to match you.
This wasn't even an episode. This feels like we're not on the air right now. Dude, fuck off.
Did you hear that noise, dude?
No.
My desk just crushed something.
Is your iMac crooked? John on his new iMac?
No, it's not crooked.
No, it's not.
We're good.
No, my angle's like this because my little dinosaur head goes
Your dinosaur
and it
head
stops. Yeah.
So when we first started the podcast, I thought, I definitely was signing up like for the long haul, whatever that looked like.
Yeah.
And I didn't see when we started, I figured in my head that we would just do it until it wasn't fun anymore.
Okay. That's fair.
But now that there's money, now that there's money, here's a question for you. Can we make a pact together, you and I, and to the audience right now?
Okay.
That even though there's money involved, and I'm sure ad agencies would be happy to pay us till we're dead, can we agree that we will only do Genius Bar until it's not fun anymore?
Yeah.
That we don't sit down every week and force it for money.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can agree to that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I didn't even have to think about that. Yeah, if I'm not enjoying it, then it's not worth it. I feel about that way for
you can make it worth it.
I mean,
I can show up every week.
Okay. What if they were like $1 million an episode? You absolutely hate me and hate the show. We'll give you $1 million an episode.
Yeah.
I mean, we couldn't really say no to that, right? But what if you're already a billionaire?
I would show up every week with a smile.
We just made a pact, John. That was a test and you absolutely failed. Cancel this man. Cancel this man.
When I made the pact, I was not aware of $1 million deal per episode, Sam.
No, what we should do, we should try to shop a Shopify exclusive. And by Shopify, I mean Spotify.
Oh,
you see, Call Her Daddy got another crazy deal. Joe Rogan Spotify exclusive. Where's our money? I think this show would be a great Spotify exclusive. We could segment and siphon a bunch of Apple's viewers over to Spotify.
The Apple-centric show going to just Spotify. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm just saying it would be a genius move for Spotify to gain market share on their platform.
It would, because we bring millions.
Like, we would. I mean, we have, 12 million viewers a show? Could you imagine if it was that big? That'd be insane.
On a good day, we have 12 million. On a bad day, something closer to, 600,000 or something. I don't know. Math is hard.
I wish our downloads were that great. I mean, now our views on YouTube are publicly accessible, so we can't make up anything. But our views on YouTube have been pretty good, for tech podcasts. I mean, I'll be honest, Marquez is kind of stepping on our toes with his video podcasting clips. Come on, Marquez.
Way to go, Marquez. Thanks a lot.
Come on, Marquez.
Unless we start putting, you know what I think it is? I think it's Marquez in the thumbnails. And so we are going to start putting Marquez in the thumbnails.
In our thumbnails.
Even though, dude, put him in this one. See what happens. He's not going to be in the show, but put him in.
Should I start doing that for all my videos? That would feel so wrong.
I'll message him and be like, hey, you cool with this? Speaking of, there was a question about Marquez. Someone said, John, they yelled it. I see them yelling. Does it bother you that Marquez has never mentioned your name when talking about Apple leaks that you actually leaked? He's always like, there are some rumors. Nah, bro. There are a lot of people that say that, and they're free to say whatever they want. I mean, cut back to John Prosser a year ago. Yeah, I would have been like, give me credit. But I don't care that much anymore. And Marquez and I are cool. We talk privately, and no, I don't think he's doing it out of spite or anything. I think he's doing it because Marquez plays it very safe all the time, and John Prosser is not a safe character.
This is a good question.
So, go ahead.
That's a good point as well. Has John tried Culver's yet? Like he said he would in, I think, episode 3 or 4.
Sorry, there's we're breaking up. I can't.
Your Steve Jobs video
something wrong
also
with your
breaks
connection?
up. Your Steve Jobs video also has been real broken up lately.
I will eat. What did they sell? Hamburgers?
The greatest food on the planet. Chicken tenders, chicken sandwich, burgers,
the greatest food on the
fries,
planet when you watch
curds.
my Steve Jobs video.
Do you even have a Culver's? Yeah, we did. We checked. You have a Culver's near you. I love Culver's. I eat it so many times a week.
The news is getting so bad that for an episode, we should just have you watch the Steve Jobs video. And so that takes up a good 10 minutes.
Oh, that would be fun to react to.
To finally get you to watch it, but live?
Yeah, maybe we should do it on the show. Yeah, it's only because I'm getting paid from sponsors. That's the only reason.
I'll eat Culver's, yeah.
No, money's not that important to me. I mean, it's nice, but it's just money.
All right.
I'm serious. Listen, it's money. Okay, what other questions we got here? I saw one that I liked. Here's one. Oh, that's one we shouldn't talk about.
What does it say?
It was just something real political that I was like, I'm not educated enough to have this discussion on the show.
That's not what we should talk about.
I was just like, I'm all for talking politics. I'm just not educated enough to have an opinion on that. What is the biggest feature rumored to come to the new MacBook Pros that you would use? For me, it's the SD card slot.
What? What was the question? I wasn't even here. I was not here for a good 30 seconds. I was gone.
What's the biggest new feature you're expecting on the M1X MacBook Pros that you're going to be using?
To come. I want it to be here.
That's the feature?
Yeah.
Well, you got that wrong once, so maybe you should have been on that one again, buddy. Okay? Okay.
The biggest feature? Bro, who cares? I guess the SD card.
I mean, we
I
got
got a dongle for
HDMI.
that,
That's
though.
exciting too. We got the M1X. We got the mini LED display. Do you pay attention?
I was
to the
just
rumors,
like,
though?
I got the dongle and held up not the dongle.
Oh,
Just held
I
up
have
a random
dongle
cord.
hell. Wait, I'm gonna do a crazy never before seen shot.
Never seen before shot.
I'm so hungry. Okay, John, can you put it on my
go.
screen? Okay. This
Tim
is a
Cook,
Genius
please
Bar
let there be news next week. Jesus Christ.
exclusive. Okay, watch this.
We're watching, Sam. We're following.
This is my look.
Here we
this
are.
You guys want to see this? This is what our setup looks like. Ooh,
Oh, dear Lord.
exclusive.
Do you have anything incriminating on your desktop?
This is the future. No, this is the future that Apple wants. Like, are we kidding ourselves with this? I have 2 ports on my M1 MacBook Pro. I have to use this stupid dock. Actually, shout out to them. This was a sponsor a while back. Thank you,
Who
guys.
is that? Oh, wait, I know. I have one of those.
Kingston.
Oh,
They're cool.
No, that's not. That's not what I was thinking.
And then this is the Elgato Camlink, not sponsored. Oh, this bitch is hot. Okay.
The Cam Link is hot?
No, the Nucleum. It's fine. But if my house burns down, it's going to be Kingston's fault.
What kind of candy do you like?
We're back.
That's a question on here.
Dude, this feels like we're just like practicing for a show that never should have been recorded.
This feels like what?
I do have an update.
What are the signs of a stroke? Like,
Dude, we're both losing it.
Dude,
like,
I feel like this is like the
we're going
beta,
through
like the
withdrawal.
episode that we record that never goes out. It's just like, we said you just last week you brought up an idea that we should do a podcast together. So let's just like test record. And
yes,
this is what happens.
feels
Except
like.
this goes
This
out.
is what I was worried that this is how our first episode was going to be, where we were just like,
does it make you
what's
feel
the
bad?
next tech topic?
Does it make you feel bad that that this is not the first episode and we're 21 episodes in and it's gone to absolute dog shit?
Yeah, it's fun though. I actually I've never said this publicly, but I've said it to my friends and family. I actually like when we're just talking, and I don't like talking about the tech news that much. Like when we're just like talking about random stuff.
Yeah, well, there is no news.
Yeah, so this has been a great episode
There's
for
none.
me personally.
Here. I'm gonna draw a teardrop.
Oh God, he's gonna be a rapper. Dude, I don't know if you should draw
I'm
a teardrop.
trying to draw a teardrop.
So
like,
he doesn't
just by
know what the
looking-
teardrop means.
I'm trying to do it just looking in the camera. I don't know which way to go.
Do you know what a teardrop under your eye means, John? Have you been on the streets?
Of course. Dog,
Okay.
of course. It means that you shared your commissary. It means you had commissary in jail and you shared it with somebody else. Right?
Oh, I thought it meant you killed somebody.
No, it doesn't. It means you killed somebody. Wait, doesn't it mean you killed somebody in prison?
Oh, probably.
Does that even look like a teardrop?
It looks kind of like you got shot, to be honest.
Looks like one of those birds shit on my face.
Yeah. Where's the owl, dude? Just put it right here. Can the owl replace
Oh, hang
you?
on. Let me go get him. Hang on. Can you talk? On my
Yeah, I
behalf?
can talk.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Stay right there.
Whoa, John looks different without headphones on. This is kind of crazy. He has no idea what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm never fucking watching the Steve Jobs video ever.
Can you
ever.
see the ground?
I am never watching it. No, I can't see. He thinks I can hear what he's saying. I don't care. No, the Steve Jobs video is like the most overhyped thing that he's ever done. It really, I don't even think it has a good thumbnail, to be honest. Is he still working on the shot? This is kind of pathetic at this point. Yeah, the owl's finally in there. Good job, bud. I don't know. Like even his newest video that he put out, it's just like, I don't know. Is it a real episode of FPT? Don't really know. Wouldn't say so. But at this point, I mean, I guess I'm kind of attached at the hip and I never have an outlet to share my feelings about John Prosser. But here I am week after week, barely getting paid enough money to eat bread on the table. And, you know, I mean, what is this guy doing right now? Like, I'm just here hosting the show by myself. Do I get more of the ad rev? Do I get 60% of the ad rev instead of 50-50? Like, how much is this going to go on for? I mean, I got cereal. Oh my God. We got to put the owl. Should we just put me and the owl on the thumbnail? That'd actually be pretty funny.
Tim!
Tim, give us news,
We need
please. Tim, please. We can't. We're being driven to the brink of insanity.
I believe that's how he was saying, please, sire. It looks real, dude.
Oh, I just spit on my monitor. Oh, shit.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Oh,
you know what?
returning this. I need a towel.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm back,
Hold on.
guys. What's the next ad? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you about Code Academy.
I need a towel. I spit on
There
this
has never
monitor.
been a time,
Damn
a
it.
better time to be a
Damn it.
programmer.
Oh,
and with
God.
Codecademy, you can learn how to code
boy.
on your own
boy.
terms in your
Okay,
own home.
we're back.
Whether you're starting
back.
from scratch or learning,
Hey.
I'm talking about Codecademy.
I love
Whether you're starting
Codecademy,
from
John.
scratch or you're looking to advance your skills, Codecademy can help you reach your coding goals. Learn how to code. Learning how to code has never been easier right from your home. You used to have to go get a degree.
No,
and now it's not like that anymore. You used to have to leave and go to a college. Not anymore. Get qualified for in-demand jobs in as little as 2 months because you get to learn at your own pace. Some people want to learn really fast, and some people want to learn really slow.
Yeah. Codecademy allows you to learn at your own pace, and I find that really, really great. Me and John have tried it, and we've been learning to code. We've been, maybe we're going to switch up our careers with no news at this rate, and the podcast
We're going to
viewership.
have to, dude.
We're going to have to learn to code. And hey, Codecademy is the best way to do it, guys. That you can build your portfolio and get a certificate of completion to make yourself more marketable to future employers. You can test your knowledge with tailor-made quizzes. I mean, this is a service that really is very hands-on. And I don't know about how you guys learn, but that's definitely the way that I learn.
Right.
I don't think I could learn coding from like a teacher in a university.
No.
It's very hard. It's very
too much
confusing.
pressure, dude.
So listen, join the millions of people learning to code with Codecademy and see where coding can take you. Get 15% off your Codecademy Pro membership when you go to codecademy.com. That's CODECADEMY.com. Promo code GeniusBar. Get 15% off Codecademy Pro and be a part. I'm going to get through this. Be a part of Codecademy's community of over 50 million people. That's crazy.
That's a lot.
This is the top tier
Python,
service that we're promoting
HTML,
on Genius Bar.
CSS, SQL, JavaScript, and more. You don't even if you don't know where you want to begin, that's the best part. Zero experience. You don't even know what you want to start doing. Codecademy will walk you through all the things.
It's phenomenal. That's codecademy.com. Promo code GeniusBar. 15% off Codecademy Pro. And we thank Codecademy for sponsoring this episode of, I like to say, the Genius Bar. That sounds
The Genius
fun.
Bar. Thank you for supporting.
The Genius Bar.
Thank you for supporting this episode of Genius Bar. Was that good?
I like the Genius Bar. It flows better than this episode.
Thank you
of
for
Genius Bar.
supporting this episode of the Genius Bar.
See, that just has a ring to it, right?
Yeah,
That's
I
what
like
I'm
that.
saying. Yeah,
I like that.
sounds
We're going to do that from now on, okay?
Okay.
Everyone in the
good.
comments, you refer to the show as the Genius Bar.
Okay. So, John.
I feel like this is going to be one of those episodes that goes down in Genius Bar history of like years from now, everyone will be like, you remember that one really weird episode that went out? This is that one.
Yeah, this is that one. Yeah, I mean, we started sitting. We're now standing.
Oh, yeah. Lots of
What
feels.
we could be flying. Should I just jump out this window and see how far the wind takes me? Next?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Well, here there has been a couple of items of news. I feel like that I like this. I like that the first 2/3 of the show is like us being ourselves, and then we sort of drag in the little bit of news that we got, which is not a lot. I'll be honest.
If I drew with this Sharpie on my iMac webcam, you think I could wash it off?
No, don't do it.
Okay. All right. I won't do it.
Yeah.
If you're watching the video podcast, right before I said, hey, do you think I can do this? If you watched me, you could see me like the gears turning in my head, like thinking, can I do that? I was like looking at it like, should I write on that?
So here's the thing,
won't.
John.
Hit me.
The iPhone Mini, this is actually
Do I look
a couple
like
things.
do I look like one of those guys that's like, I don't care how I look. I'm going to dress
Yeah.
like this now.
Yeah, you
like
look
that?
kind of like you look kind of angsty.
Yeah.
Which is perfect
bro.
for this bit. So here's the
Right.
thing. 2021 iPhones are coming. They're going to be happening in September, likely
Yeah.
September 14th at like an event. You wrote an article about that on frontpagetech.com, the second best tech news, best tech news blog, second best Apple focused news blog.
Correct.
No, it's first best. I love frontpagetech.com.
No, I
Who
agree.
am I kidding?
No, I agree.
No. Frontpagetech.com
No,
is
I
the best.
agree.
You always hype me up, and I was doing the thing where I wasn't hyping you up, and I got to hype you up, John. So here's the thing. We've been talking a lot about the 2021 iPhones and where they're headed. Of course, 120 hertz, A15 processor, similar
Right.
design, tweak camera systems. But here's the thing.
Right.
Those sizes, they're not sticking around next year.
Uh-huh.
And this is actually fascinating for me because this is the one time I've tried to be serious in my life. Oh my God, this is so annoying. I feel like I'm talking to a toddler. So basically, this year we're getting 5.4, 6.1, and 6.7 inch. I'm just going to look at the camera. So because we're getting all these models, I lost my train of thought. We're getting all these models this year. And I genuinely think it's a mistake that Apple's keeping the mini around. But here's the thing. Next year, they are transitioning the line into something better. Do you know what that is, bro?
What is it, bro?
It's two 6.1 and two 6.7 inch models. So you'll be able to get that Pro Max size on the regular. And I don't think enough people have been talking about this.
Do you think they're going to call it the iPhone Max?
Absolutely. Not even a question. Not even a question. Yeah, 100%.
I thought Max implied that you had the tippy top.
No, Max implies sizing, just like Plus, because they said the only thing bigger than Plus is Max. Yeah. No, it will not be. I don't see them doing the Plus if it's the exact same screen size.
Do you remember? Was it me?
Who?
It was. There was I think that I had eventually broken down the marketing names for iPhone 12. But originally, the original leaks, mine included, were saying that what is the iPhone 12 mini was going to be the iPhone 12. And then the bigger model was going to be the iPhone 12 Max or the iPhone 12 Plus. That's what I think it should be. I think it should be iPhone 12s Plus.
Well, it would be iPhone 13 next year. So you're saying iPhone 13.
Oh, right. Okay.
iPhone 13 Plus, iPhone 13 Pro, and iPhone 13 Pro Max is what you see it as.
Yes. Because to me, I mean, you're probably right.
That's possible. Yeah.
You're probably right. Apple means like Max is just implying size. But for some reason in my head, it implies like the tippy top, like this is maxed out.
No, that's a good point. I just clearly remember when they announced it that they said because remember everybody was calling the iPhone XS iPhone XS Plus. Everybody was calling it the iPhone 10 Plus. And on stage, and I remember CoinX, who is no longer active as a leaker, but he had leaked at the time.
Yeah, you think he's ever coming back?
I'm pretty sure it's Love to Dream. Like, I'm fairly confident that CoinX's Love to Dream's alt account.
Hold up. You've never said this before.
Yeah, no, 100%.
No,
I don't have any confirmation.
You believe that Love to Dream was CoinX the whole time?
Yeah, because if you notice, CoinX stopped when Love to Dream became active.
What?
The last thing that CoinX tweeted
had a perfect track record.
Yeah. And leaked marketing names. But Love to Dream has gotten things wrong intentionally. Like last year, he tweeted something and said, "Don't cover this on Apple Track." And I watched all the other blogs cover it and I knew it was fake, but I didn't say anything about it. Because he said the regular iPhone 12 is going to have like 6 gigs.
Why would he do that?
And I was like, no, it's not going to have 6 gigs of RAM. Because it's a meme for him and it's a game.
No, I mean, why would he? If he's CoinX, why would he jump ship? Why would he not say anything as CoinX ever again?
Wants to troll more. That's my only idea.
No,
I mean, he hasn't said this and he's never admitted to it. I'm just saying
There's
this
no way.
would make so much sense. Yeah.
No,
I'm just saying.
No,
I'm just saying.
He's not.
Love to Dream started where CoinX left off. I'll go on Apple Track right now, John. Let's go to the source leaderboard. The last leak.
Do the dates line up?
The last leak from one of the first leaks, dude, it's too perfect. One of the first leaks from Love to Dream, March 5th, 2020. The last tweet from CoinX, March 17th, 2020. Within 15 days of CoinX's inactivity and Love to Dream's rise to fame, I'm just saying it's a bit weird. And they're very similar in being.
How come you've never shared this tidbit with me before?
I've just, it's stored in my permanent memory banks. I mean, I never thought it was that interesting to bring up, but I really think these two people.
How could you not think it's interesting?
I don't know.
Here's a question. Since you keep track of all this stuff, Mr. Apple Track.
Yeah.
What was the longest delay between CoinX tweets?
Like in between them, you mean?
Yeah. Like, is there still a chance that he comes back, or is it like, has he been gone for so long that this is like, he's probably not coming back?
He's been gone for over a year.
But what I'm asking, has that ever happened before where then he's come back and tweeted again?
So he started, his rise to fame came by tweeting on September 3rd, 2018, 2018 iPhone naming, iPhone 10s, iPhone 10s Max, iPhone 10R, and then he said, "See you next week."
Bro,
And that
that's
was
wild.
spot on.
That is
at a time
wild.
Yeah, that is at a time when no one 10R wasn't even like that wasn't in the leaks until the day it came out. Max as well. What? So this suggests that there's somebody pretty high up in Apple to know these marketing names, right?
Or it's like, it was like a Kang where they watched the event somehow.
But we
No,
didn't
the
have
event was
pre-recorded
live.
events. Yeah, we didn't have pre-recorded events at that time. So yeah, so basically he started in September of 2018, and then he was active in September and October, dropped off from October until January, and was active in only 4 months in 2019, January, March, August, and September. In 2020, he only tweeted a few things, and that was in March. Since the pandemic essentially happened, CoinX did not. I wonder if we lost CoinX to coronavirus.
Oh,
I hope that we did not.
I
hope that we did not.
No.
I'm just saying, he has been.
That would be so sad.
I mean, are there any likes on his account? No, he's never liked a tweet.
Coin, bruh. If you're listening to the show somehow.
No, I miss him.
Not even a leak. You don't even have to leak. We just want signs of life, brother.
He was better than Kang. Yeah, just can you like tweet or like something?
If
a tweet?
you heard this, right?
I love CoinX.
Just tweet a picture of the Genius Bar logo. Not ours, but like the actual Apple Genius Bar.
Oh, yeah. We speak in code. And then tell me exclusive leaks and not John so that I can compete with him on YouTube. Thank you.
Have you ever messaged him before?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he has DMs open, but he never replies.
Same.
Never replies. Yeah.
Let me see what I said to him. I don't really recall.
I'm looking to solicit money on the table for a leak.
Hello.
I prefer if Evie Leaks never found out about this. Could you please not tell Tim? Love,
please
John.
don't tell anybody.
Or the U.S. federal government.
on April 10th, before April 15th for the iPhone SE, I said, you able to confirm or deny this, meaning my April 15th leak? And he did the same thing.
I said on March 4th, 2020, "Hey, CoinX, just want to say that I genuinely appreciate your leaks. You're spot on every time, and these tidbits are always exciting to talk about. Keep up the amazing work, smiley face."
You're such a good lad.
Thanks,
I was
man.
like, hey, help me.
I love CoinX.
And you were like, I appreciate you. That's all. All right. Well.
Is that it? Wait, we never really got to fully break down the iPhone leak. I think it's a big deal that the Max size is going to be available in 2 sizes because this is something that we haven't, like, I think for both of them to be the same, they're going to be the most homogenous they've ever. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
Okay. All right.
I just want to hear your take on this, John. The people want to hear your take.
You're right. What's my take? It's fucking bigger, bro. What do you want?
I just feel like this is a huge shift. We have not seen a size, like a proper size change of like the lineup in a couple years. And this is a big deal to me.
7 months ago.
Not like a significant one. Well, the 5.4 inch. But here's what I'm saying. The 5.4 inch is a failure.
Went from the...
This is Apple's comeback moment.
Remember, it was a 5.8 inch phone, and then we got a 6.1 inch.
Yeah, but we had a 6.1 inch since 2018.
And then we had a smaller one.
No, we've had a 6.1 inch since 2018. That doesn't count.
No, but the base model was 6.1 inches.
Yeah.
That's what happened. That's what happened now. Except the mini thing didn't work, so now they're just trying the opposite direction.
I think that this is very big. I think that this has not been covered enough, and that's why I brought it up on my podcast, the Genius Bar.
Are you going to buy it?
I think it's going to be... No, I hate the Max size. But I think it's going to be huge.
Alone. I thought it was alone.
The Max size is way too big. It hurts your hands. I return mine instantly. No, it's horrible. I hate it.
It's especially terrible with the 11 Pro Max was fine because of the rounded edges.
It hurts too bad.
Square edges being that big, no.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be funny if they just kept the Pro Max like rounded?
It feels like you're holding a knife.
It does. It's really sharp. Like even the 12 Pro, I had to get used to it for.
Dude, my mind just broke. I thought you picked up my phone. And I was like, what?
Wait, John, I just realized.
What?
That secret thing?
That secret thing? What about it?
Maybe I could pick up your iPhone.
Oh, maybe you
If
could.
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying.
I know what you're saying. You can definitely pick up my iPhone.
Oh, we'll do that. We'll do that too.
Yeah, we could probably trade. You take mine, I take yours.
You guys want to close? You want to close out this episode with just be ready for September. That's all we're saying.
Right when you said that, your video feed took an absolute massive dump.
That is a sign from the gods that it's going to be big. The energy in my room changed when I said that. But
it's doing it right now.
All I'm saying is y'all better be mother trucking ready for September 2021. Okay.
September,
because y'all haven't seen anything yet. You haven't seen anything yet. Are you? Did he fall? Did you just fall? Wait, where did he go? I was doing this really great monologue about this thing I'm working. Are you okay, dude?
Did you see what happened?
No.
My headphones.
Dude, I was doing this really great bit, and then I just see an arm go like this, and then
my headphones flew off and hit me in the nose. They went like.
Did you fall down?
Oh, it hurt. Yeah, like my eyes are watering. Oh, it hurt. You ever been like hit in the nose that would make your eyes water?
This has been such a chaotic energy. I love it. I love it, John. The people love it, and we'd like to thank you for listening to the Genius Way. But John, don't you think they should be excited for September?
I think that, we should. What if we said that and then didn't upload another episode of the podcast until September?
Oh,
who knows? I'm sure I could hang around at a certain place, and we could do a live episode, like in person.
Well, that would be cool.
That'd be pretty crazy, wouldn't it? If we could do that.
But John, they're gonna us saying that they're gonna think that like this thing in September is just like the Genius Bar. Like they're gonna think that's all.
I mean, it'd be like Genius Bar implies just us, right?
Yeah.
But what if this other thing in September was like way more than us? That'd be crazy, right?
It would be crazy. That's something to think about. Maybe we'll think about it. Anyway, guys, we love you.
Crazy.
We thank you. We hope John's nose and body recovers from that tragic fall.
You bad?
No, it looks good.
My nose red? I'm really disappointed. This is the end of the episode. I would call this the end of the episode, and your video quality has not gone to 140p, and that is sad. There are people that tune in every week and look forward to that, and you didn't give it to them.
No, but they did stay for the end. We did have some fun stuff at the end, I feel like, that they stayed for.
Yeah, but it wasn't 140p. Maybe if the thing that we do in September, you think we could do that 140p? Okay, let's do it.
I was thinking like 64p maybe.
Okay. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching the video. Actually, no, I'm not going to say thank you. You didn't deserve this. You didn't deserve to watch this. Like, it's so bad, and we're sorry.
Actually, let's jump ahead of the criticism for this episode. We are sorry for this episode.
We're very sorry. I can swing my arms like this. Can we go?
Dude, we're not okay. We're supposed to have a very important business meeting after this as well. With a friend, maybe, if he gets back from the baseball game. God,
What the hell are we going to do if there's no news next week? Tell me what we're going to do.
This?
Just that all week. Okay, goodbye. Bye. What?
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye. I'll go too.
Oh, shit.